Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Water Lily Productions here, and today I am with my stepmom, Jen, and I'm starting a new series called Coffee Talk. So I'm going to be having my stepmom here, and we are going to be talking about some things, asking each other questions, just chatting in general. Are you ready?
Sure.
Alright, so one of the questions, as I already told you, what was your favorite memory in school, or what is your favorite memory in school?
Well, see, grade school, I moved around quite a bit, so I really didn't stay in one school particularly long enough to make friends because I was either moving every other year or like during the year, like half the school year. So my high school is where I actually stayed put, except for my last year of high school, but I did 3 years at the same high school. So my favorite memory, I don't know. That's a hard one, daughter. I don't know. A favorite memory. I guess just like hanging out with my friends before school, like, because we went to Tolleson.
Mm-hmm.
So we would always like hang out at the Sonic right there across the street.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So we would do that. We would just go over there, and it wasn't just like my group of friends. It was like everybody. It was like the stoners, the
just like everybody?
Just like everybody, even like FFA, which I think is like Future Farmers of America is what they called it. So all those kids, just like us regular folk, we really didn't have a clique. We were just our own thing. But yeah, we'd all just hang out there and talk and laugh and just kind of bullshit with everybody. But then I guess the owner of the Sonic was getting upset because I guess some of the kids were like leaving trash or whatever right there on the property.
Yeah.
Because they would sit at the picnic tables and stuff. So they're like, we can go across the street. We just couldn't hang right there. So we had to stay like in the parking lot. But I guess that would kind of be like my favorite thing in school was just hanging out with friends before school.
See, this is particularly going to like 8th grade because you know how Mr. Fair was mine and Mario's teacher, right?
Yeah.
And I think he was teaching 4th grade at that time. And like when you guys would drop us off, we would have like spare time before going to like our homeroom. So me, Julian, Ivy, and Kate, we would all go there in the morning. And we would hang out there. He would let us. Like, he had, like, a lounge in the back.
Mm-hmm.
With, like, a bunch of lounging chairs. Not, like, the ones at the pool, but, like, the ones that sink in, kind of.
Yeah.
He would, like, have those. And the room was next to Matthew's classroom, too.
Oh.
So I was able to, like, drop off Matthew there, walk through her classroom and into... Because they had the door on the wall.
Yeah.
So I was able to walk through her room, walk into Mr. Ferris, I'd be like, hey. He'd like, hey. So we were just welcomed. And I clicked with some of the students instantly.
Mm-hmm.
And I became, like, known in their class. And that is one of, like, my most favorite and treasured memory. Because he's a really fun teacher.
Yeah.
He's a really cool teacher.
Yeah.
But we kind of had to stop because Miss Sanchez was like, why are you guys coming from that area? Because we were coming from the Gold Hallway.
Right.
She's like, why are you guys coming from over there instead of down the hall? So I told her, oh, we're going to visit an old teacher. No, you can't do that. You have to come here. So until like she said that we couldn't do that anymore, we had to go straight to the classroom. The only way she would allow us to go if we asked permission.
See, that's what I don't like about teachers sometimes, because sometimes you have like the really like relaxed teachers.
Like Mr. Fair?
Like Mr. Fair. And then sometimes you got the teachers that you got to go strictly by the rules. My thing is, if you're not do anything you're not supposed to be doing, you're not being loud, and you're not like causing like a ruckus, then I think it should be okay.
I mean, we weren't loud. We were always on, like, in class on time. Like when the bell rang, that's when we would go.
Right.
We wouldn't wait, like we wouldn't say, "Hey, can we wait here 5 more minutes after the bell?" We would go.
Right.
Because he would always say, get to class on time, make sure. He was a cool teacher, but he also knew how to put rules down and
right.
Put his foot down.
Right.
Because I think it was during 6th grade when I had asked Miss Luna to go visit him.
Mm-hmm.
He asked me, "Hey, how are your grades?" And I told him, like, "Oh, I'm good. They're good. It's just I have a D in math."
Mm-hmm.
And he was surprised because I was one of his top students.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when he heard that, he stopped writing. He looked at me with my, like, bulged eyes. He was like,
mm-hmm.
"A D?" And I said, "Yeah." He's like, "How'd you get it?" "Not turning in my work."
Exactly.
That was, like, my biggest problem was, like, I would get the work done. I would understand it. I just wouldn't turn it in.
Mm.
But, yeah, that's my favorite memory.
Mm.
Do you want to ask a question?
No.
You're no fun. Anyway, okay. What question?
I want to know what the heck is these words or phrases.
Are you talking about?
Yes, about this generation. I don't understand that.
She's talking about W Riz.
If anybody out there knows what that is and is a parent, then I don't know what to say, because when I heard my youngest talking about W Riz, I'm like, W Riz what? What's that? And my daughter here is explaining it to me, and I'm like, basically it's flirting. It's another thing for flirting.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like you won over the person, like you won their, like, heart or something like that.
You flirt and you got them to go out with you. Okay. What W Riz? I W Riz that person. That just sounds like so stupid. I W Rizzed you. If somebody would have came up and said I W Rizzed you, I'd have been like, okay, what does that mean?
It's because the other day, like, I was in my room, she called me, like, she yelled, "Daughter!" So, like, I thought I was in trouble, so I went to the room. What did I do? And she's like, "No, can you explain something to me?" I'm like, "Okay." So my little brother, he was laying on the bed, and she goes, "What is W Riz?" Your brother keeps saying W Riz, or his friends keep saying W Riz. Can you explain that to me? So what I told her was W means win, and then Riz is like flirting or like you won.
I think it's the stupidest thing. I really do. As a parent, I mean, back in our day, it would just be like, "Oh, we hooked up with so and so," or "We went out with so and so." We don't. "Oh, I'll W Riz him."
That sounds so weird coming from you.
But it's a stupid saying, daughter. It is.
I know it is.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I hear people at school saying it all the time, like AOW Riz and like all that. I'm just like, no.
I'm like, why can't you just say, "Hey, I'm going out with such and such," or "Hey, I like such and such, and we're." Well, I don't want to say hook up, because hook up can mean several different things.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, hook up was just like you went out with the person and you
just like hung out with them.
Well, that, and maybe like made out a little bit, but nowadays hook up means like you actually did more than just that. But I don't know.
Okay. Oh. Asian lady.
A stupid dog.
What other questions? Oh. This is a question I've always been wanting to ask. When you first met me, what was your first thought about me? Or about, like, all of us?
Oh my gosh, Daddy. You've asked this before.
Yeah, but I forgot.
But you've asked it more than once.
I forgot.
Okay, so I met your dad in 2011. It was like October. Yeah, it was like towards the middle of October.
Hey, the month Matthew was born.
Yeah, but later. So, anyways, see, I don't know if I should answer that question because it would kind of lead into something else that people may not understand or agree with. Okay, so
I would.
we'll just leave out. We'll kind of leave out that other person if we can. You know who I'm talking about. We'll try to leave them out of the picture right now for this question. So I met your dad like middle of October, and actually we met online, and you know, we just like kind of chatted back and forth. And at first I didn't know he had kids. I didn't know he had kids at first.
We were a secret?
Well, not really a secret.
No, I know, I'm joking.
You know, like when you first get to know somebody, you don't just sit there and say, okay, I've got kids and this. I mean, you like, okay, well, you know, what do you like?
I know, I was joking with you.
You know, that type of thing. And then you throw the bombshell, hey, I got kids. Which it didn't matter to me because I loved kids anyway. I helped my sister, you know, raise her kids. And my best friend, when she got pregnant, she was 17. And I actually moved out of state on my last year of high school to go with her so she could to help her with the baby. And we actually took turns getting up in the middle of the night feeding the baby. So, you know, that was fun and everything. And so, like, when he said he had kids, I was like, oh, okay. And
not much of a shocker.
No, because I just asked, you know, how old, and he said you were 3 and Mario was 5.
Yeah, because he's 2 years.
5.
He's 2 years.
I think he was like going on this 5.5 or something. Anyways, you were only 3 at the time. So he said,
and I met her first.
And he said that your brother was in school during the day, so whenever your dad came to hang out, I'm like, well, you know, bring her along. That's fine, you know. And he'd be like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, just bring her, you know. And I think the first day that I met you, you were like really like hyper. And at the time we were living with my sister, and my sister had this big, huge dog. It was a Malamute dog. And so you wanted his name was Boris, and you just wanted to play with him, lay on him, sit on him.
Sit on him?
Yeah, you like want to ride him or something. Well, he was a big dog. So, like, I invited your dad to come over, and I said, you know, bring her along and we'll like eat breakfast and stuff. And you would not sit down. You just wanted to get up and go and do this and do that. So we finally got you to sit down and eat. And then we took you to the park. And you wanted French fries. You wanted McDonald's French fries. And your dad's like, no, don't buy those for her. She just ate. And I go, well, she's hungry again. No, don't. So I bought the French fries anyway.
Apparently I was spoiled.
Yeah, I bought the French fries anyway. And then we fed the ducks at the park.
Friendship, right?
Yeah. And then I finally met your brother because we moved out of my sister's house into our own apartment.
The apartment across Food City, right?
Uh-huh. So we moved there, and then that was the same day I met your brother. And I was like, hi, Mario. It was nice to meet you. I heard so much about you. And he's like, it's nice to meet you, too. He was very, very polite. Very polite. And he had like that. He had that grin, and he was still missing his teeth.
Oh, so the mater?
Yeah, he didn't have the mater teeth in yet.
Not yet?
No, he was still missing them. He was so cute. He had this little smile on him, and he had his glasses on.
Oh, that's when he was still wearing glasses.
Yeah,
that's right.
He was so cute. He was so cute. And then time went on, and your younger brother became part of the family, and
the little grunt one.
oh, jeez. So yeah, I
call him Gremlin.
I really didn't think anything bad. I thought it was good that, your dad had kids, and that he always like wanted to spend time with you guys. And I think that's one of the things that he liked about me was I liked, spending time with you guys and playing with you guys and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Okay, there I have it. I got my answer. All right, was there anything else you want to talk about?
Daughter, you're supposed to become. This is your thing, not mine.
I know, but I'm asking you.
No. I already know what's going on with you. I don't need to ask you questions.
Rude. Okay. Every day I come home, I will lay on her bed and I will say, okay, so this and this and this happened. Oh, I gotta tell you about this. Oh yeah, this happened in math, or this happened in dance. Like, I will come home, I will lay on her bed, and I will tell her everything in detail.
And then I tell her, get out. Get off my bed.
She'll pretty much say, get out, I'm doing something. So like, I'll just sit there and like, sometimes I won't hear her, so I'll just keep talking. She's like, daughter, get out.
I'm not like that.
Sometimes. But
well, if I'm busy, like on the phone trying to do something, and you like want me to respond to you, and I can't concentrate on you at that point, I'm like, leave. I'll talk to you later.
I will follow her around the house until she's done with her phone call.
I'm like, get off my land.
Yeah, I think that's it. That was almost everything.
Go ahead, Autumn.
Alright, thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, I'm Waterlily Productions. This is my stepmom, Jen. And if you like this, please comment down below, like the video, subscribe. We will be doing more of this, hopefully. Yeah?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I'm just asking you because I don't know if you want to be part of it. Anyways, bye.